spatial, which is an independent theatre venue space, mostly for contemporary dance and performance art. But this cellar space is also open to other kind of art activities. Currently the space is given to two artists in a residency. They're two Estonian artists, and so they choose or they collect the things, what's going on here for one season. And time after time, once a month, they will do then some their own activities here as well. Either it's concert, performance, lecture, it can be whatever. So it's a quite free space, free artistically. People can do whatever they want here. Well, I think it's a good place for even go more deeper to experimental research, which obviously the stage, the theatre stage, of course, cannot allow. So it gives us and the artists just more freedom, to research and experiment. It's not so much to expose something, but to research something.
There's mirrors set in some special configuration, although it seems more like a science project rather than an art project. Science project. I'm supposed to see my reflection somehow, but it's kind of hard to see it. Maybe it takes some time to understand, but I hope I do.
Right now we are in the basement, which is pretty much unclaimed land for the architecture department, and even the dance theatre really doesn't use this space. But as you look at the space, it's about 4 meters high, which is pretty much for a theatre, and it has its own exits right to the street. So we decided it's a good place to do something with, to explore and to get the architecture out from the department.
And what is happening here now?
We are explaining body planning.
So what is the role of an architect for you today?
For me, architect has to be an optimizer, but also a body planner. But you mustn't forget that architect has to be a poet as well.
Here we have made an installation of 8 mirrors. The idea in this at first was kind of stalking yourself. When you walk around here, you're supposed to see yourself from the behind all the time. But because of this material, it's more that you see yourself from each side. So at first it seemed like a temple for the architect's ego or something.
With a pillar in the middle.
Sorry?
With a pillar in the middle.
With a pillar in the middle. With a pillar in the middle, yeah, which is a great symbol for architects also, I think.
So what do you expect people who come here to experience? From the projections on the wall, from the mirrors?
Well, the distortion of the mirrors actually adds to the effect of confusion in this room. I think at first when you come in you don't really realize what's going on with the free audios and all the visual effects, and you just have to concentrate and try to pick out audio, and actually you even can see the effect that we wanted to achieve in these mirrors, but you just have to really concentrate to see it.
It's kind of an installation about, well, as you can see, about mirrors, and I got some kind of lectures that are projected on the walls. So it should kind of, as I understood, somehow reflect the modern state of architecture as it is right now.
What do you experience?
I think that it should, I feel that it's somehow the overcrowdedness that we have too much information already, and we need to start distilling it for ourselves and make decisions what we need and what we don't. Start distilling it.
For me, the most important part for architecture would be to be about connections, you know, to connect different fields. Because, as we can see, since architect has been, well, trying to spread himself everywhere, well, the workout has been that, well, he's somehow lost even the control over his own field in ways. I think he should somehow gain, once again, the control over his profession first of all, and then somehow try to, you know, mingle with other fields and possibilities to connect them in between. He should be a connector. That's for me what he should be in the future.
Yeah, an architect should be able to analyze the information that we have maybe in a different way than other similar creative people do, and be able to synthesize something new out of it, instead of using the old information that.
So how would you describe this condition of being hidden in terms of experimental architecture, for example?
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, the place is unique and it's really good for that. But I think one of the things, it's the fun thing is that in a way it's underground and it's good, right? And to keep it underground, but in a way it needs some more publicity, because if people don't know where it is, they can't use it. Right now, the problem is how do you work between those two lines? Once in underground and in a way publicity, because, you know, in the end it probably will go, you know, will be popular. That's what I come up right now. But I think we should keep it underground as long as possible, because then we can really get something new out of it. As soon as it gets, you know, usual for everyone who's in the market.